Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today's video will shake your heart literally. We are counting down the top 10 strongest natural disasters ever recorded in human history. These are the moments when nature showed its full power and unstoppable, unbelievable, and unforgettable. So hold tight, because this story begins with destruction. Number 10 is the Tri-State Tornado. It was March 18, 1925. People in 3 U.S. states were enjoying a normal day. Then the sky turned black. A single tornado almost 1 mile wide touched the ground. It didn't stop. It kept going for over 350 kilometers, the longest path in tornado history. Winds were faster than 300 kilometers per hour. Whole towns were erased in minutes. 695 people died. It was nature's spinning monster, and no one saw it coming. Number 9 is the Indian Ocean tsunami in 2004. It was the morning after Christmas. The ocean was calm, children were playing on the beach. Then a massive undersea earthquake hit Indonesia in 9.1 magnitude. Within minutes, a giant wall of water 30 meters high crashed into 14 countries. Over 230,000 people were killed. It was one of the deadliest events in modern history. The sea gave no warning, only destruction. Number 8 is Mount Vesuvius eruption in 79 AD in Italy. A sunny day in ancient Pompeii. People were shopping, eating, laughing. Then the mountain nearby began to rumble. In seconds, fire and ash shot high into the sky. Lava buried the city and everyone in it. Pompeii disappeared under 20 feet of ash. When archaeologists found it 1,700 years later, people were still frozen in their final moments. Number 7 is the Great Japan Earthquake and Tsunami. On March 11, 2011, Japan faced its darkest day. A 9.0 earthquake, the strongest in the country's history, that shook the ground. But the real terror came in next. A tsunami as tall as buildings hit the coast. Cars, ships, and houses were swept away like toys. Over 15,000 lives were lost. Even a nuclear plant exploded, spreading fear across the world. Number 6 is the Krakatoa eruption in 1883, Indonesia. It was so loud, people heard it 3,000 miles away. The eruption of Krakatoa destroyed 2/3 of the island. The explosion was 4 times stronger than the biggest bomb ever made. Tsunamis followed, killing over 36,000 people. The ash went high into the sky and darkened the planet for days. The sunsets after that turned blood red around the world. Number 5 is the Bola cyclone in Bangladesh. In November 12, 1970. A storm was coming, but no one expected this. Winds stronger than 190 kilometers per hour and waves as high as trees crashed into the coast. And suddenly the villages vanished. Over 500,000 people were gone. It became the deadliest cyclone in human history. And became history's deadliest incident. Number 4 in the Haiti earthquake in 2010. In just 35 seconds, everything changed. A 7.0 earthquake hit near the capital, Port-au-Prince. Buildings fell, streets cracked, and people ran for their lives. Over 200,000 people died. The city turned into dust and silence. Even today, the country is still rebuilding from that one terrible minute. Number 3 is the Mount Tambora eruption in 1815 in Indonesia. This volcano exploded so violently that it changed the world's weather. Over 71,000 people died instantly, but millions suffered after. The ash blocked the sun for months. And in 1816 became known as the year without summer. Crops failed, snow fell in June, and hunger spread across continents. One mountain changed Earth's climate. Number 2 is the China floods in 1931. Rain didn't stop for months. Rivers overflowed. Cities sank underwater. Then diseases came like cholera, malaria, hunger. More than 2 million people lost their lives. It was the deadliest flood in world history. A silent disaster, no explosion, no sound, just endless water. Number 1 is the Shaanxi earthquake on 1556. In China it was early morning. The ground started shaking and never stopped. Mountains collapsed. Caves where people lived turned into tombs. Over 830,000 people died. It remains the deadliest natural disaster in human history. No storm, no fire, no tsunami has ever taken more lives. It was the day the earth itself became a weapon. Nature is beautiful. But when it gets angry, even the strongest human creations fall apart. These disasters remind us that we are tiny guests on this giant planet. So let's respect it, protect it, and never forget the power of nature. Thanks for watching.